So, hi, Martin. Thank you for joining me today.
Hi, Linda. It's really nice to be here.
To start, could you introduce yourself and Tower Cold Chain to our Cold Chain Platforms audience?
Certainly. So hello, everybody. My name is Martin Hawes. I am the Global Head of Product Lifecycle at Tower Cold Chain. I have been with the business now for 4 years. And prior to that, I was working in various engineering industries and manufacturing innovation. My job really entails bringing innovative cold chain solutions to the market, particularly passive solutions, from product development right the way through to testing, qualification, manufacturing, and then finally end of life and recycling of our products. So Tower Cold Chain provides temperature controlled packaging solutions to the pharmaceutical industry for shipping products globally. Our solutions are robust, reliable, and reusable, and a real sustainable option for the transport of those products.
So, Martin, your job title is quite unique. Could you tell us about product life cycle?
Certainly, Linda. Yes, it's so global head of product lifecycle really means that I'm responsible for our pipeline of innovative solutions to the pharmaceutical industry, right the way through from product development, innovation, and product development, developing the products for the future, testing and qualification, and then manufacturing, and finally end of life and recycling of those products. So it's really all of the engineering and technical input for the business. Myself and my team also support the rest of the business in terms of technical sales and any questions, any difficult questions that our customers have to ask us.
And recently, Tower Cold Chain has been acquired by Cold Chain Technologies. So, what are the strategic goals of this partnership, and how does Tower Cold Chain plan to collaborate with Cold Chain Technologies to achieve them?
Okay, so this is very recent news. Cold Chain Technologies acquired Tower Cold Chain approximately 4 or 5 weeks ago now. So it's very, very early days. I think everybody feels it's a fantastic partnership. We have excellent product synergies between the two businesses. So Tower has traditionally been strong in pallet solutions and pallet and mechanically handled sub-pallet shippers, whilst Cold Chain Technologies has a fantastic business in small boxes. So this gives us an opportunity now to deliver a wide range of solutions and a bigger range of solutions to our customers, which is really great. Also, we have excellent geographic synergies. So again, traditionally, Tower has been very strong in Europe, and Cold Chain Technologies is very strong in America and the Americas. We both have a presence in Asia, but I think one of the key things is going to be developing that presence in Asia, and we've now got the platform to do that in a much faster and bigger way. I think one of the key reasons that the business coming together is a real positive in the industry is we have a very clear set of shared objectives. So first and foremost, it's about protecting customer products, but also in the most sustainable way. And I think the marriage of the two businesses really enables us to deliver the solutions that the industry needs going forwards in a more sustainable and a way that will protect customers' products for the future.
Great. And Tower Cold Chain recently opened a new hub in India. So can you tell us more about the new hub and your expansion plans in the APAC region?
So yes, I think for CCT and also Tower Cold Chain, Asia has been a very, very important market. We have a number of hubs, and I think now the combined hubs we have a geographic spread from New Zealand to Australia, Japan, Korea, Shanghai, and one of our potential centers of excellence in Singapore. And now also we have just opened a hub in Hyderabad as well. So it really shows a commitment to the region. Typically in those hubs, we will, certainly in the Tower Cold Chain hubs, we offer a full range of our products and across a number of different temperature ranges. But as we grow and develop the synergies between the two businesses, hopefully we'll be able to offer an even bigger range of products now, crossing the whole CCT and Tower Cold Chain product portfolio, which means our customers can be served across the Asia Pacific region. And I'm sure there will be more and more hubs opening over the coming months and years.
And let's talk about your latest product, the KT Evolution 12. The pyramid-shaped PCM design stands out from the traditional passive cold chain packagings. So what motivated this unique design, and what key benefits does it offer to your customers?
So at Tower, we'd already launched the KT Evolution 26 and 57. Those are 26-litre and 57-litre solutions. And we felt that there was a significant opportunity to look at a smaller version, so the 12-litre, and hence the KT Evolution 12 was born. But we wanted to take the technology a step further. So one of the key problems in small cold chain shippers, particularly with a 6-plate system, so 6 flat plates on each side of a cube, is that in order to reduce the number of components within the packaging, you need to have a cube. So 6 square plates create a cube. The first thing that we looked at was we wanted to make the KT Evolution more efficient from a shipping perspective. So the 12 is based on a Eurotote size of 300 millimeters by 400 millimeters, and therefore we couldn't use a traditional square plate. So we started looking at options. Ideally, we wanted to produce a 1 or a 2-piece plate. Obviously, a 1-piece plate, you can't get your product inside. 2 pieces, generally like a clamshell, tends to be difficult to produce and has some other issues in terms of storage and stacking. 3 plates don't work, so 4 plates really is the ideal solution. And when we looked at the design of that 4-plate solution, the pyramid seemed to be the most efficient and effective way. And what we found was it offered a number of, so first and foremost, we can have a non-cubic size, which means the package tiles onto pallets much more efficiently. So we get benefits from a sustainability standpoint on the number of units that we can get onto a pallet. The nature of the pyramid also allows us to remove the join in the plates away from the typical join in the insulation materials. So particularly in vacuum insulation panel solutions, there is a join around each side of the cube and particularly around the lid of the product. And the problem with a 6-plate system is it aligns the join in the phase change material plates to the join in the VIPs or the lid solution. The pyramid plate removes that and disassociates the essentially that leak path of heat or cold ingress into the package away from that area. One of the other benefits that we get is we're able to top load and bottom load the amount of phase change material. This has a significant benefit in that it makes the system a lot more efficient, which means we can use less phase change material and then therefore make a lighter solution to deliver a 96-hour performance, which is what we've done. And the other great benefit of 4 pyramid plates together is that it's virtually impossible for them to collapse in on themselves like a 6-plate solution can if it's dropped. And therefore you get a much better physical product protection as well. So all in all, we designed the solution. I think we didn't realize how difficult it was going to be to actually finalize the shape and make sure that it was robust. But what we've come out with is a real game changer in the industry, I think, in terms of effective, lightweight temperature delivery, but also unparalleled product protection as well.
So robust, reliable, reusable. Exactly.
You've been reading our website. That is our mantra: robust, reliable, and reusable. And these solutions really are designed for a 5 to 10-year life. So what we're trying to do is move the industry away from single-use packaging wherever possible, because it is just so wasteful. But also a number of the, let's say, semi-reusable solutions which need components replaced on a regular basis. The KT Evolution series really takes that away and gives you a a product that genuinely will last through the rigors of the supply chain over a 5 to 10 year period, which makes it an incredibly sustainable option to supply products.
And what temperature ranges can the KT Evolution 12 maintain?
So we designed the solution really to meet the requirements of the industry. And that means that it will take any of our plated temperatures and also a dry ice solution. So pretty much any temperature range from below -60 through to standard frozen around -20, refrigerated at 2 to 8, and ambient temperatures between 15 and 25 degrees C. So a really flexible solution.
And how about the products? So what types of product can be transported using the KT Evolution 12?
Well, I think again with its small size and very low weight and efficient payload, it's really geared at high value, small volume products in the biologics. So typically clinical trials, direct to patient centered therapies, and cell and gene therapies, but particularly where customers really need to protect that product from a temperature and a physical product protection in the rigors of the supply chain. And the units essentially are fully equipped with integrated IoT and data loggers, so we should be able to track their progress around the world on a real-time basis, not just for temperature, but also any shock, impact, etc. So yeah, this is really geared at those high-value products.
So I saw that KT Evolution series has 12 and 26 and 57 liters.
Absolutely, that's correct. Yeah, so we offer 3 ranges in terms of size, all manually handleable. So the units come with an integrated harness system and seal, which protects the product from certainly weatherproof and from their environment. But the harness system also has a simple built-in handle system as well, so they're very easy to move around.
So Martin, and how can customer utilize the KT Evolution 12?
So Linda, in APAC, the KT Evolution 12 is a sell model only for the business, so we're not leasing. We do lease the KT Evolution 26 and 57, but we also sell all 3 ranges. The great thing about being able to sell the units is that we can customize to specific customer requirements, particularly in terms of offering different colors for the base unit and also the strapping and harnessing to match company logos and company colors. We also designed and developed all 3 units to take the latest integrated data logging solutions. So if a customer has a particular solution that they want to use in order to make it fit with the rest of their business, we can incorporate that data logging solution into the KT Evolution ranges. But the best thing is, dependent upon the size of the order and the order quantities, we can give a full range of colors to match our customer requirements.
In what ways does the KT Evolution 12 reflect Tower Cold Chain's commitment to sustainability?
Well, as I say, for a lot of the reasons that I've just explained, our ethos has always been about delivering the most sustainable solutions, and by that, delivering solutions that are truly reusable. It's one of my key drivers in the industry is to try and remove the huge numbers of products that are single use or limited use in terms of their nature. So what we're trying to do is deliver a solution that really will last for a significant amount of time with minimal maintenance. And one of the most important things is protecting customer products. There's so much product wasted in the pharmaceutical industry through temperature excursions and damage. So this really is the ultimate product protection, and therefore, with the fact that it is very robust, reliable, and reusable, comes that true badge of sustainability.
And you provide a sustainability toolkit for your customers. So, for example, the carbon footprint calculator. So, could you tell us more about what's included in the toolkit and how customers can access and benefit from these resources?
So you're absolutely right, Linda. We've recently launched our sustainability hub on our website. This is really a place for customers to go to Access tools and information that will help them improve their sustainability and reduce their carbon footprint, particularly on the cold chain logistics. So we have a carbon footprint calculator. Essentially, this is something where customers can come along and explain exactly what they're trying to achieve, which products they want to ship, and what the details of the lane and shipping route will be. We can then help them compare our products to other products and understand what the impact of using that package will be. So we also provide engineering consultancy to our customers to help tailor the solutions to best meet their requirements and needs. We fast track qualifications associated with those solutions that the customers want to use. And finally, our Tower Control Center enables customers to monitor and track their shipments and ensure that they are staying in the correct temperature and arriving where they're supposed to arrive in the correct temperature and without any damage.
Over the last few years, we've seen Tower Cold Chain's expansion into the US and APAC regions. And now you have an exciting new chapter with Cold Chain Technologies. I look forward to seeing your continued growth. And Martin, thank you so much for sharing your valuable insights into Tower Cold Chain's products, services, and expansion plans and sustainability commitment. It was lovely speaking with you today.
Thank you very much, Linda. Yes, it's a very exciting time in Tower Cold Chain's and Cold Chain Technologies history. I think as we said, the range of products and sustainable solutions that we can bring to the APAC market now are really, really exciting. And I look forward to being able to expand our product range and portfolio to deliver solutions for all our customers across the APAC region in the near future.